Hello everyone. So we are at the closing stages of ICC Women's ODI World Cup. Today is a match between Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. A change in venues. Navi Mumbai is decided for this match. And yes, so we have got as usual Ayan Chatterjee with us. So Ayan, a slight tactical and we can say calculated chance is there for Sri Lanka to qualify, even Bangladesh to qualify for the same finals. So can you tell about viewers about that?
Yeah, so basically, how the qualification works is basically three teams have qualified. Okay, let's make that clear. Australia with 9 points, England with 9 points, and South Africa with 8 points. Now, South Africa qualified after the New Zealand Pakistan game got washed out, and for the simple reason they qualified because New Zealand can still get to 8 points, by the way, if they can beat India and England. But if New Zealand gets to 8 points and they suppose level on points with South Africa, say South Africa don't win the remaining games, then the worst possible case I'm talking about, then South Africa will have 8 points, New Zealand will have 8 points, but South Africa already have 4 wins and New Zealand have 3 wins. So then what happens is when the points are equal between two teams, the first thing that is taken into account is the number of wins by a team. If the number of wins is equal, then the net run rate comes out. Like for example, Australia, England both have got 4 wins, one no result, and so they've got 9 points. So that's why net run rate Australia is ahead at the moment, currently as I speak. So three teams are through, one spot remaining. Now, the one spot is basically between two teams, New Zealand and India. India, New Zealand. India at the moment on 4 points with fourth place, and they have 4 points in 5 games to New Zealand. India have not only have a better net run rate than in New Zealand, but India have also got more wins than New Zealand at this stage as we speak. 2 wins, whereas New Zealand, I think, have got 1 win. So it's basically between India and New Zealand for the fourth spot. Having said that, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan are not out of it by any means. They've got 2 points from 5 games. Each of the teams now have 2 games to go, let me tell you. So now Sri Lanka and Bangladesh have got 2 points. Bangladesh have got 1 win, whereas Sri Lanka have got 2 points from two rained out games. So they've got 0 wins. That's why Bangladesh are ahead of Sri Lanka in the points table. Now, whoever wins today will have an outside chance of qualifying because they'll be level on points with India and New Zealand, but having played a game more. But having said so, whoever loses will be the first official team to be knocked out today. So
Yeah.
that's why it's an outside chance. So basically, it's a very thin chance. For me, both of them are gone. The kind of cricket both of them have played, they've shown promise. But for me, both of them are out. For me, the fourth spot will be between India and New Zealand. That game will be on 23rd. We'll talk about that when it comes. But for this game, I think Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, it's a neutral venue because it's a Sri Lanka home game, but it's a neutral venue, Navi Mumbai. So let's see where it pitches. What I'm hearing, the pitch will be sporting. It will be a good pitch. So let's see how it goes. I think Sri Lanka better team on paper, but Bangladesh have impressed one and all. So we have to see how this game goes.
Yeah, it's quite still the table is wide open up. Outside chance still Pakistan has was not for a single game. Two matches have been washed out. They have 2 points. Only seven matches are there. No, not more than that. If we look at Pakistan, they have impressed everyone. Like even they played against Australia. Almost they had restricted Australia 70 odd runs for 7 wickets. It was something like that, and it was a collective effort. Even the bowling against England. If you look, they could have won the game, but Rain played the spoil sport again. There is improvement. I'm telling you, give Pakistan, I mean to say, the likes of Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, all these three teams, 5 to 10 years, maximum 7 years, I would say, it will be a boom for everyone. And if you talk about Sri Lanka, also the New Zealand game, how it was panned out. They scored also good runs, but they couldn't do it everything. So there is hope even for Bangladesh. If you look at the game, they almost defeated South Africa and England. But almost gives you some sort of hope also. But you also need to win the game. Give them 5 to 7 years, as I'm saying. So according to you, and who's favorite today? Whom are you rooting for, Sri Lanka or Bangladesh?
That's a tough one, but I think both teams will fight it out. But I think if you would have asked me at the start of the tournament, I would have definitely taken Sri Lanka because I felt out of the three subcontinental teams, apart from India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka were the better team, best team to be equal with the conditions. So I think I'll go with Sri Lanka only. I think they've still got a better round team. I think they've got a little bit better batting team than Bangladesh because I think Bangladesh's bowling is very good. Their bowling is very good, but the batting is brittle. They have limitations. They can somehow get to 200. Whereas I think Sri Lanka have shown that they can get to 250 plus, as you saw against New Zealand. So I think in the batting wise, Sri Lanka has the edge. Bowling wise, maybe Bangladesh has the edge, but Sri Lanka have got quality spinners also. So all round team, I'll give Sri Lanka slight edge over Bangladesh, but not by a lot. right now, because I think Bangladesh can spring up a surprise like they did against Pakistan in Colombo. I mean, at the start of the tournament, Bangladesh Pakistan, we felt Pakistan will be the favorites, but Bangladesh surprised them. So Bangladesh will fancy their chances also.
Yeah, it's never in anyone's game in ODI cricket. You have got multiple chances to make a comeback, and let's see how it goes. If you ask about my prediction, I'm going ahead with Bangladesh because Faima Khatun is there. The spin bowling options look very good. There's only one premier fast bowler for them. That is what they lack. They find if the spinners go for hefty runs, then who will do the hard yards? So that is the concern for them. So if you ask about me, I'm going with Bangladesh. So let's see who wins. Like today, we can say the official countdown will begin for the top two teams because yes, 26th like October is the last day for all the league matches. So we've got proper 1 week now before the playoffs matches, which are in Navi Mumbai and other venues as well. So thank you everyone. Thank you Ayan for joining us for the video. Just like I would like to say one thing, this World Cup has been really incredible. Huh? Forget about India's what you call disastrous performance so far and everything, but the underdogs have impressed. Like no one expected them to give a tough crack to Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, and other teams as well. So it says that sport becomes competitive only when the underdogs they bounce back you and they produce really good performances. So let's see how it goes, right? Like we'll continue to do the video analysis, post match and pre match analysis. So thank you everyone, thank you Anne, and yes, see you at the post match analysis. And yes, the tournament is at the back end. It also depends on at what positions the team end up 1, 2, 3, 4, because at that time the seeding will be done for either semi-final games. So both the teams, Australia, England, will be eyeing a top two spot only. It will help them. Still a long way to go. So thank you everyone. Bye.